Hey, what's going on? I'm Scott. That's Ryan. That is Dayveonne. And joining us from the Sports Den is Kyle. And welcome to Tales from the Film Set on the Zingo TV, channel 249 and 250. Kindly make sure to download the Zingo TV app on the app stores of iOS and Android. When you download, make sure to rate and leave a comment. When you one last thing, Zingo TV is also available on Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire TV sticks, Roku sticks, and all smart TVs 2016 and forward. And by God, I've done that better.
It's okay. It's the first one of the year.
Yeah,
You're good.
Exactly.
You're allowed to make mistakes.
Now you just can't mess up for the rest of the 51 weeks.
I promise I will not do that. So, all right. So basically, we, as I talked about before, on your actual request, and I put this out there on the YouTube channel, I think it was last night, based on, as of right now, 474 votes, we were going to do Jeopardy. And overwhelmingly, on a 59% vote, we're going anime and manga tonight. This is Jeopardy round number 3. We're going to see what we can do there with, alongside us, special guest Kyle. You may recognize him as actually one of the frequent commenters in this case. Ryan, you have won this twice in a row. Sir, how you feeling?
A little intimidated because I'd say, I'm not fully a weeb. I do have otaku tendencies. It's just, I'm definitely more anime than manga. So if we're talking anything that's like strictly from the books, I may be screwed. Especially if we're going to go into like, voice actors. I know some of the like American voice actors, but as far as like overseas, there's like only one name that I could rattle off the top of my head, and it's not even like a traditional one. So,
well, go ahead.
Well, no, because if this is the Jeopardy that we've been working with in the past, the person giving the questions could be anybody. It could be like some kid in high school who's bored, so we don't know like the depths of this.
Kyle, I don't think you know this. The last time we did Jeopardy, I tried to make sure not to make this mistake again, but the last time we had a random category it was in the Marvel stuff or DC, and one of the questions that were on there in this weird category was how many desks are in the room I'm in right now.
Yes, I saw that one. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Guess we got that question. It's like, how the hell would I know? This one, I think, in theory, should be better. I'm fairly confident this is going to be a little bit better. As you can see in this case here, as I'm pulling this up, we've got protagonist, antagonist, guess the anime moment, and decades.
Ooh.
I didn't do a lot of homework on this because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. So this is the problem sometimes when you're actually doing it. So Kyle, I know you popped on kind of the last minute on this. That's 100% fine. But as a result, I didn't really get a chance to really go deep dive into this thing where it's going to basically ask like, who said the 17th word in the 1967 episode of Astro Man or of Astro Boy?
Right.
I don't know.
Not Astro Boy.
By the way,
but basically, as far as Scott's concerned, if it's something One Piece related or Dragon Ball related, he'll probably be good. Anything else, I have no idea.
No, One Piece actually, maybe not so. Steph, JD's significant other, she would crush that. She went through every episode in like 3 months.
You mean he's not a master of something like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid or anything?
JD Masan.
As long as it doesn't curve out on the Lolly Dragon, fine, but still.
I'm really going to be honest with you. I may not win this.
All right. Well,
come on, Dan. I thought you were, hyped for anime yourself.
Dragon Ball.
Gotta find that Dragon Ball.
Chala.
My Hero Academia. No, not My Hero Academia. One Punch Man. That's it.
Okay, One Punch isn't bad. Yeah,
I like Haikyuu.
Caught up on the manga on that. Hokuto no Ken, Soten no Ken, Kenshin I should be fine on. Bleach I'm screwed. Cowboy Bebop I'd probably be okay.
Cowboy Bebop, sorry.
Yeah. Kyle, in this case, since you're the guest, do you want to start this off?
That ball rolling.
Yeah, sure.
You know what? I have no idea how this question is going to go. So let's go with guess the anime moment for 100.
Okay. And by the way, just to point this out, there is no taking of the question because as soon as I hit the space bar, we're getting the answer. So he's either going to get it right, he's going to get it wrong, but nobody else can jump in on it. They can take a guess for funsies, but it's not going to really be able to count. So you want to guess the anime for $100? Or
guess the anime moment.
Oh, anime moment. Sumimasen. There we go.
Don't touch my day.
Quit playing with the sign.
One of the most popular moments of all time contained the hype around the Dragon Ball tournament, a transformation beyond imaginable.
Oh, in the all-time hype around the Dragon Ball tournament?
Yeah, the Tenkaichi Budokai.
This is already very speculative.
This is
Yeah.
yeah.
A transformation beyond imaginable. So
I think I know what they're gonna. I think I know.
it's like, are they talking about the series or are they talking about the actual tournament itself?
I think the tournament itself, and I think I know what they're referring to here.
Me too.
Oh shoot! Yep.
I know it. I know it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, the wording is very iffy, but
yeah, it's because it's like I know DBZ. It could be
could
be the Kaioken, it could be the Super Saiyan, it could be any of the number of transformations. It could be fusion. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of moments.
It's at the tournament, around the tournament itself.
Yeah, around the tournament itself. Oh, you know what? I don't remember this one, and I'm gonna kick myself when I see it. I'm just gonna say Kaioken.
Okay. Goku Ultra Instinct. Oh, that's not a tournament.
The Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah. Oh, that's a crappy one because there are so many transformations.
Okay. All right, right off the bat, I apologize. Going forward, if there's going to be three of you guys, I'm going to bow out going forward so I can really do more homework on this. Because in this case here, the Dragon Ball tournament, not even Z, was Goku turning into a giant monkey.
Yes.
At his first ever tournament.
Right.
And then Master Roshi blows up, the moon. There you go. And then in the Buu Saga, that tournament, there's a few Super Saiyans that come out of that. Gohan transforms, and basically everybody realizes that he's really a great Saiyan man.
Yeah.
This
it's like this is so poorly worded.
All right.
I want to point out this was 100.
God.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun category.
Okay. I do have a thought here. Do you have now? I'm gonna leave it to your vote. There's three of you here. In this case, if you get it wrong because of how absurd these questions may be, should we deduct points for wrong answers?
No.
Yes, because that's part of the fun. That's almost like a badge of courage.
Kyle's like, no, because I'd be losing points. Jay, it's up to you, man.
No, go for it. I'll play how you guys play.
All right. Well, it's only 100, so
exactly. If we're not going to be able to steal answers, we at least need to stick to
I want to say protagonist 100.
Jeopardiness.
All right, Day.
Protagonist 100.
Protagonist for 100. This protagonist adventures around wearing a straw hat. Oh, actually, yeah, it's a straw hat. Okay.
That's from One Piece. That's Luffy.
No. Loki is Thor's brother.
Just call him Lou. His name is Lou.
Lou.
Jim.
Lou.
It's Jim.
It's not Jim. It's not with an L.
Okay, what are we doing here?
You mean it's
not Dave, what's your final answer?
I'm going to say Luffy.
Yeah, I'll
okay, yes, Monkey D. Luffy.
My name is Monkey D. Luffy.
But
My name is Monkey D. Luffy.
I'm going to be king of the pirates.
I'm going to be king of the pirates. Yes, and basically I'm gonna have the guys, smoking.
Loki, Tyler, what the hell?
Hey, I would have gone with Loki. That's an awesome answer.
Yeah, right. So, all right, Ryan, how do you want to play this?
Well, since everyone started off with the hundreds, and I'm very trepidatious on the wording here, let me go with protagonist 200.
All right. This protagonist wears green hair, often caring about the people around him and hope to inspire others. Lastly, becoming the hero everyone loves into a vigilante.
Ooh. I know.
You're not making it easy on him to think here.
Oh God, I know.
That could be a couple. That could be a couple different ones.
I know.
I mean, there's one that I can think of, but
no, I know.
Yeah.
Can I at least? Do you give up, Ryan?
Let Ryan take a shot at it, and then basically you won't get any points, but throw your answer in before I basically, see what the answer is.
It's Jim. No.
Jim, your name is Jim.
It's just Jim.
Lastly, becoming the hero everyone loves into a vigilante.
Why didn't I pick 200?
I mean, I don't know how green his hair is because there's only one person I could think of that has like green hair, and this category doesn't really like fit it too well. But I mean, I kind of.
No.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna have to guess it. No, it's also looking.
Every
And that's
answer.
gonna mess me up. Now that I
Loki,
see a
Loki.
Kyle here and a Kyle there, it's like
It might be me.
By the way, nice
Is it-
avatar. You know,
is it Deku? Is it Meteora?
what do you want to go with, pal?
No, it's the same person.
Okay.
Jim.
It's like Deku is his superhero name.
Dave, is that what you were going to go with?
Midoriya, yeah.
Yes, he got it right. He got it
There we
right.
go.
Whoa!
Midoriya.
Nicely done.
AKA Deku. Yep.
Where does the vigilante come into play? When does that happen?
Because if
Jim.
you watch this
Jim.
episode,
My name is Jim, but some people call me Jim.
Jim.
I like the way Tyler thinks.
Exactly. Yeah. I was going to say. Yeah,
But I'm saying
Kyle,
the kid's still in school. I mean, is that manga? Is that the manga where he becomes a vigilante?
he becomes a
I'm gonna try
superhero.
to
He
guess
goes
the-
to a superhero high school.
Right, but where does the vigilante part come in? That's what I'm saying.
That comes in like a couple of episodes later.
A vigilante.
Yes.
All right.
You do know what a vigilante. You dress up as Red Hood. None of that speaks hero.
Oh God, if it turns out to be Red Hood.
And I'm sorry,
You
we're
Yeah,
padding
now
out the
we know this
episode
stuff.
because now we know that this episode is pretty much just going to be the Jeopardy thing. We have the time to play around with it. It's a slow news week because of the new year. All we have is Barbara Walters dieting, which we'll talk about later. So might as well go into conversation on some of these questions because Lord knows we don't know who wrote this, and it is hurting our heads already.
Yeah, I want to go with a safe bet. I want to go with decades for 200 because I mean I got at least a mathematical shot here. The new gen, My Hero Academia. That was 2010s, wasn't it? Yeah, I got one.
Nice.
I'm tied for first. Woo! Like I said, you go with those because at least you got a shot, like 1 in 5 kind of thing. Who is Deadpool?
It's a jackal. Is it a jackal? It's a jackal.
Jackal. Wasn't right the first time. I would be on the second times.
No, I feel like Tyler's answering questions
Bloody
from like the previous
pancakes.
Jeopardy.
You know what? But listen, in some cases, knowing how bad I usually do, his answers probably are better than mine anyway. So, but Kyle, back to you, sir.
You know what? I'm either gonna come back with this, or I'm just gonna dig myself into a hole. Let's go all or nothing. Let's go protagonist 500.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
You're going all or nothing.
A vampire himself who hunts other vampires and creatures, also being son of Dracula. He ventures into the world dominated by monsters. Oh God!
This is not a 500 question.
No,
Oh
it is
my
not.
God!
And you know what? At the same time, if Kyle
That's
doesn't
a
get it, what am I
real
gonna do?
vampire.
What's that?
That's going to be the real vampire, Alucard.
D,
vamp-
man.
Oh!
From Helsing. Oh,
D.
no, both of those are correct.
It's Vampire Hunter.
Wow!
D.
Vampire Hunter D was the one I knew it was going to be.
I knew it was going to be too.
Because his look was actually what designed the Red Mage in Final Fantasy.
Right.
Wow!
That's crappy.
Oh my God!
He had to hold his profanity in.
Oh, but this is good because now this also brings up the fact that not only are we talking manga, not only are we talking about anime shows, but the movies count as well.
Yes.
So you're saying that Alucard from Helsing is not a correct answer to that worded question.
Correct.
A vampire himself who hunts the
Because
vampires.
Alucard is actually Dracula, not Dracula.
Oh yeah.
You're right. Nope. Okay.
All right.
Nope. I flubbed that one.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I think that's just because we're so used to like gaming and the Alucard of the Castlevania movies and television,
and also
and
not only that,
that's the son of Dracula.
Yeah, Vampire Hunter D was back in the 80s, I think it was, and then there was a reboot later with Mike McShane.
Oh,
yes.
But that was one of the first animes I ever saw back in like '94. Like one of the first anime movies I ever saw.
Oh, that was tricky.
That was a hard.
So,
well,
yeah,
I
so
would've
there
gotten it.
actually would be a 500-point question.
Yeah.
That is legit. Okay, it is a very
So
precise.
now we have to take like 2 minutes to actually read the question.
Yeah,
And as
No,
a
you're right.
teenager, it had boobies in it. Well, I was very happy.
Hey,
So.
I guess I'm the canary for this one.
I thought it was going to be nice to have you lead off.
Just throw him
I
down,
didn't know
see
it
what
was going to basically shoot you in the foot.
Well, I did great on the sports one.
Oh, yeah. So, Day, it's all you.
I'm going for the golf score.
Yes, the anime 300.
Guess right in the middle.
Yeah.
This anime manga was horrendous at first because of its weak plot.
Opinion.
People love its animation and its peak episodes. This anime was filled with demons and have a sad ending towards its movie adaptation.
That describes
That's
like 90% of anime.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Horrendous at first because of its weak plot. It's filled with demons and.
I'm going to throw a hat out there, and if I drop the ball, because I already made it know I'm going to lose. Demon Slayer.
Nice!
Wow.
Wow.
Very nicely done.
I did not think that actually had like
Take that hat back.
horrendous at first from the plot. I never heard anything about that.
Because
Dayveonne in first place right now.
But that movie with the sad, that ending of a
Oh yeah,
Demon Train, sure.
Mm.
Oh, Mugen Train. Sorry, Mugen Train.
So,
Makes sense.
all right,
Wow.
Ryan.
Good pull, Day. Good pull.
Nice
That's
done.
fantastic.
Take that hat back.
Thank you.
Major
Okay,
props.
so just to stay at pace with Day. Let me go protagonist 400.
All right. Protagonist has the ability called revival.
The moment when you said that, I have no clue.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an idea of who it is, but I don't know if I can properly say their name. So,
Do you want to type it?
No. Considering we are dealing with a language that is not our own,
Mochito.
do we have at least like maybe a 5 or 10 second buffer to like research the names of stuff?
Not technically, but I mean, you can make a case for it if you want.
Try your best.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we'll give you a little bit of give on this.
Okay. So, count it down now.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Dang it. Okay.
Like, try your best on it.
Yeah, you're at 20 seconds.
All right. If I'm guessing right, I think they're talking about Subaru from ReZero.
Okay.
Satoru
Fujinami.
Satoru? I don't even know who that's from. What
Bokudachi Gainai.
Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah. He's an introverted, shy person who sees the lack of communication skills on his part, often pretending to get along with people.
Okay.
So.
What show is this?
Show is
Inai Machi.
Yep.
Right, but what show is that?
Erased.
Okay.
Oh, I've never actually seen that one.
Neither have I.
That's
a tough one.
You would think that that would be a protagonist.
That's a tough one.
Wow. Okay.
Well, didn't you go 500 or doing 400 on that, right?
That was a 400er.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that puts me in the negatives.
All right. Now, see, here's the thing. I'm nervous as crap. So I'm gonna try going at Tagast 100, and if I get it wrong, I'll feel even stupider. Person strange called Sharigan, feared amongst all shinobi, and often considered to be one of the
Villains.
Naruto.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have known that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of
Yeah,
characters
when
in
I
that
saw
anime.
Sharingan, I'm like, okay,
Well,
it's an
there's a
Uchiha.
lot of antagonists that have
Yeah.
the Sharingan inside that series. But one of the big bads that eventually comes out, spoiler alert, is Madara Uchiha. Yep.
hmm
Yeah, with his overly complicated plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle. It's back to you. You got
Are we
this.
subtracting points from people?
I already took the 100 points out from. Oh, I forgot to take out Ryan's.
Yeah,
I
so that
ain't
puts
being
me
the
at
only one in negatives
200.
here.
There we go. So my bad.
And you have to
Alright.
take it out of yours.
I already did because remember I had the 200 decades,
He only did 100.
Right.
and then I lost 100 here. So no,
Yeah.
I took mine out before I took yours out.
Let's do antagonists. You know what? Let's finish off protagonists with 300.
Copy that. Protagonists have a faction that deals with people who have died at the same time.
Okay, so a faction with people that died at the same time. What the hell?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm thinking there's probably going to be some more obscure anime than
By
the
the way,
traditional
Kyle,
ones.
it's perfectly normal with these things to only have one person in the positive by the end of it. I think Ryan won because he was the only one that actually had a positive one the first time, and he had 200 points.
Goodness gracious.
So don't be surprised.
It deals with people who have died at the same time. Actually no, I think I may know. I think it's like it might be the faction in Death Parade.
Wanna give it a
What
shot?
the hell was their name? Oh,
If you've already guessed that thing, we'll give you like the 10, 15 seconds to look it up.
Yeah.
So you can get the name.
no, I'm not going. I'm not gonna. I'm just trying to think. Shoot.
Okay, fine. Make me look like the weak one. That's fine.
No, I gotta try.
I'll take that thing.
Yeah, it's like. Oh, let's see. It's like the Quindecim, I think, or something like that. The Decim is the character. So yeah, Decim, Decim, or Decim. I can't pronounce it correctly, but I know how to spell it. Yeah, he's the bartender of Quindecim, and yeah, he's an arbiter of the dead. So yeah, I think it is Decim from Death Parade.
Nice. There it is.
Oh,
Okay.
that's all right.
Certainly correct.
I didn't know he had a first name.
Well, Chiyuki is his human sidekick.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's. By the way, if you like awesome anime opening music, definitely listen to that one.
Oh,
It's,
yeah, that opening.
Flyers by Bradio is awesome.
Right.
Phenomenal opening. And the opening itself is great too. And I highly recommend the series. I'm usually not a fan of those depressing series, but it's like it made me tear up, but in a very good way.
Right.
It's probably one of my favorite animes of that genre.
And I have to agree with you because I did remember watching that whole episode, the whole season, and
it's only like 10 episodes.
So. Right, and you start to feel that character's emotions when at the end.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, highly recommend it.
Day, you're currently leading right now.
I'm gonna play smart. Guess the anime 100.
All right. One of the most influential anime of all time, having balls to catch the beast and use them.
MC Ash
has a Mick named Ash.
Has a main character.
Yeah.
We're just gonna say MC.
MC name Ash.
Which, by the way, not for much longer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
It's Jimmy.
It's Jim.
Pokemon.
Yeah, obviously.
It's Porkamon.
I was going to say, if it went specific, it's like Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire.
It's 100.1. Well, supposedly, rumor has it that the final story arc for Ash or Satoshi, whichever you want, is going to involve his father. So they close out the story arc by maybe having him meet his father.
You mean his father's not Professor Oak?
No, I'm going to basically call it. I'm going to call it.
Oak sent it out, so basically his mom would be all alone. And just
Brock's dad.
Hey guys, I'm going to call whose Ash's father is, and I've been doing
Mr. Mime.
No. Ash's father
Snorlax
is the leader of Rocket.
Oh yeah, that's
Giovanni?
been a
Giovanni?
running theory. That's been a running theory.
No.
That the head
Yeah, the running theory is Giovanni, but I say Professor Oak is his father, or at least he's now his father.
Look, can't
Well,
he
that
just
would
be a
also make
bum
sense
who
because
went to go get
he can never
cigarettes and
remember-
finally came back? You know?
It's Lieutenant Surge.
He's sitting there like, oh darn it, what's your name again? I don't remember. It's like, good
Gary.
job, Dad.
Gary's his father.
Oh,
I went to go get this flame Pokemon. I'll be back later, son.
No, the funniest one would be Brock.
Decades later.
Brock?
Yeah, exactly. Brock ends up being his brother. 'Cause his dad-
No, his father.
His father.
Yeah. Oh God.
Got an early start there, didn't he? So, but yeah, supposedly they're going to have it turn over to some girl, but I don't know. Yeah.
It's gonna be based. Well, it's like the starting series of that is gonna be Scarlet Violet.
Mm.
So they're just skipping the Galar region pretty much.
But it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I don't know if Pokemon, maybe it'll continue. Or how it's going to do.
Will just not in the form that we all know and love.
Exactly.
I don't know. I keep thinking Rodimus Prime in my head. But Ryan, it's your call, sir.
His dad is Arceus.
Ooh. Well, going to 400 kind of bit me in the ass last time.
You went 500.
You could do what I'm doing.
Do I dare?
Go for broke.
No, I at least have to put myself in the positive. Not even zero, but I gotta get into positives.
Okay.
So let me go decades 300.
Decades 300. All right. Greatest manga of all time, Berserk.
Oh, wait. I think I know. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ.
So wait. So we're looking for the decade that Berserk came out, not the anime, the manga.
Right.
The manga for Berserk.
Yes.
Crap.
I know this one.
I believe
I think I know. I think I know. Oh, Lord, I know.
All right. The original anime, I think, was what? Late 90s? So that would make the manga.
Poker face on.
I can't keep a poker face.
Mama,
Can't read
poker face,
mine,
papa,
can't read
poker
mine.
face.
But then it would have taken a while to adapt.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma mia, Figaro. Or we could break out Gomez Adams. Oh, solo mio.
Poor Ryan.
All right.
Got the peanut gallery up here.
Based upon the look of them, I'm going to guess 1980s.
You are correct. I looked it up while you were
Darn it,
saying
I was
it.
hoping you would say 90s.
No, I already knew. I
Yeah.
knew it was 80s, and I was like, he better get this right.
It premiered in August 1989, so technically still the 80s.
Oh,
Yeah, it's that close.
Yeah.
I thought it was 88.
No, 89.
No, I just checked
Wow.
it right now.
No, the thing is like when I think
89
about like
in
Berserk, I
US?
think about like the structure of like Guts and Griffin, everything.
Mhm.
It's like that kind of like anime character was almost reminiscent of like Fist of the North Star.
Yes.
And,
Absolutely.
some of the darker anime of that time, like
JoJo's
Demon
Bizarre
City.
Adventure.
So it's like it had to play into like that genre when it was popular.
They also all had like a similar character design too.
Yes. Especially with like the straightness of the nose and everything.
Yep.
It's
Straight
like,
to the nose.
very angular, not as like curvy and round as we've gotten in like later years.
Yep.
Right.
They're very. It's like boxy side with like a very
Long
defined
chins, stuff like
Yep.
that.
Yep. Which JoJo is emulating.
Oh, hardcore.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely. That's the style that they're basically parodying or taking from.
And then, of course, there was Soten no Ken, which the Regenesis anime patterned its look after the intro for like the original JoJo Bizarre Adventure. The entire anime had that look of like the first couple of intros that were in there.
Yep.
And Soten no Ken was the prequel series to Fist of the North Star. Same original people, but the anime was just terrible. Regenesis was garbage. Oh my god,
yeah.
One of the worst ones ever. I love Soten no Ken, the manga. I hated the anime. So, all right. Going to try and go for first place here or fail. I'm going to go in first place or last place with this one. Devilman.
Oh my god, I
Nuggets.
I knew the answer. And
Oh,
Ooh.
jeez.
You know this one. Oh boy.
I was about to say you weren't a figured 70s.
Oh,
It
dude.
was an older anime.
It was, but I thought it was like 81, 82.
No, it was 70s.
Yep. I knew that one.
Crap
You know what?
baskets.
Oh, you say that too.
Yeah, all right, yeah, 1972. I was way back on that one.
Yep. I believe was the run 71 or 72 or 72 73.
72, 73.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Crap.
All those decade questions is making me feel confident about myself, so I'm going to do decades 400.
Go for it,
All
sir.
right.
Let's give this a shot.
20th century
20th
boys.
century boy. Ooh. 20th century boys. 20th century boys. I remember reading it. Oh my
I
goodness.
didn't know this was a thing. I thought it was like
Yeah, no, it's one of those like really weird ones.
20th Century Fox. I could talk about, but
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, when was that? When was that? When was
and that's the thing.
that?
It's not even saying whether it's the manga. I'm guessing there was no anime.
I think there was an anime. It's like it's one of those. Oh shoot. Well, it happened at like the end. It's like the end of the 90s. I'm just trying to figure out if it actually was 99 or if it was 2000. It's one of those. So that's annoying. And
So it might be on the cusp again.
yeah. Oh no, it's like yeah. I picked the one that's literally on the freaking borderline. So
Borderline.
you know what? I'm gonna say it's 1999. So I'm gonna have to say 90s.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Back in black.
There we go.
And only one loser is actually currently in the red right now. Let's all spurn him like we would a rabid dog.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm just climbing myself out of this freaking hellhole. Conveniently enough, caused by Alucard.
Day?
Decades 100.
Decades 100. Okay.
All right, just finishing that one.
The decade long-running era of Dragon Ball.
Which one?
Yeah.
Probably it's 100 points of Bill.
The long
Technically,
era
the answer's two in there.
Yeah. By the way, 20th Century Boys I read in high school.
I'm confused because it's saying, is it asking us the year or is it asking us which Dragon Ball is the longest era?
Well, no, it's been asking decade, so you'd have to guess the decade year. Like 90s, 80s, 2010s.
Here's what I can do. If I close the window out, I can see what the answer is, and you guys wouldn't see it.
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I think I know what they're going for here.
Longest running era of Dragon Ball. I'm gonna have to say,
Well, it's not saying longest running, it's just saying the long running era.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, because
Dragon Ball.
like, is it asking for Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, or is it asking for the year?
Mm-hmm. And we do know that they didn't differentiate because of the protagonist question.
Correct.
Or no, the event. Yeah, the event question.
Yeah.
Where they said Dragon Ball Super was Dragon Ball.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't know if they're meaning one
I don't-
particular
Here's the thing,
series.
I don't
or
think they're saying
the
that.
entire franchise.
I think they're going with the original one, where he's in the woods and gets shot by Bulma. That's what I'm thinking personally.
So we're talking like original.
Yeah, number one. Post Dr. Slump and the other stuff that he did.
Well, Day, it's up to you.
That's what I'm thinking anyway.
I'm gonna say, if they say longest running era of Dragon Ball, I'm gonna say 80s.
That would be correct. That's what I'm. Yeah.
All right.
Because both
Nice.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z started in the 80s.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That covers two of your bases.
Yeah. So. All right.
No,
Right.
they meant GT.
That was
Wow.
1997. And then the whole thing's died until 2015.
Okay, the competitive person in me would say go for a 500, so this way you tie Dayveonne.
Go for it.
The person that's been playing this game says no, don't do that.
Break the bank.
So I'm going to go with.
You can do it.
I'm going to go with Guess the Anime 200.
One of the new gen anime, this main character yells all day, and his captain is often liked, especially with dimensions.
The heck?
What the?
This
Fondue pot.
Crap! Oh crap!
Well, I didn't get a chance to answer.
I hit the button by mistake. Okay.
I would not
Here's
have gotten that.
I
Me
was
either.
thinking
But
that
you know what?
because
Time
us
out,
was always
guys.
yelling.
Time out. Okay.
Time out. Let me say something here. The way this works out, there was 25 questions for 4 people. So in this case, this some way actually would end with me or start with, basically Kyle with the last question. I apologize. I did not mean to hit that. I am a cotton-headed ninny muggins. What would you like to do?
I mean, to be
I
fair,
don't do that.
Give me another question.
since the words
Well-
captain and dimensions were used, I was thinking of the Black Bulls with his dimensional slash. But I don't know.
I'm okay giving it to you because I fungold. I'm okay taking the 200 points off me too. So
It's like, what do the anime people say? Did I use enough terminology to prove myself, or?
No, just give Ryan the point. Just give him the point.
all right.
I mean, I know the guy's name is Asta.
No, because it was an error. It was a mistake.
It was the first time I have ever done that in anyone. My finger slipped. I hit the space bar by mistake, and I'm a schmuck.
All right, fine. If I end up winning, you can put an asterisk next to it.
Well, no, this isn't steroids. It's okay.
So I was about to say the sports podcast was earlier.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. We talked a little bit. Obi went off on that one hardcore. About,
Yes, he did.
You know.
That was funny.
All right. You know what? I'm either going to go full sink or swim here and probably sink. Guess the anime moment 500.
Oh God.
I was waiting for you to come back and take over. Well, the Shin that I can think of would be Hooked on Oken, but I don't remember him ever saying that. But
Ooh.
Shin is such a common name because it means true in Japanese. So there's so many characters named that. I'll go Hooked on Oken. Why not? Spike invades this. Oh!
Oh!
Yeah, okay.
You're right.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
So wait, Shin is
The antagonist.
Vengeance?
Cowboy Bebop.
It's basically, yeah, in this case, Cowboy Bebop would have been
Vicious.
acceptable answer, or say in the
vicious.
moment.
Sorry, vengeance. I knew it started with a V. That's why I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
Shin.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, so,
Shin, I think, is his Japanese name, right?
yeah.
So what's Spike's Japanese name?
Spike, I think.
Spike.
See, that's just evil. That you have one person that, regardless of the translation, the name is the same, but because of the other one, it gets translated.
Yeah, the main characters never changed their names themselves. So it was still Jet, it was still Faye, but some of the other characters along the way did change.
Mm.
Dude, that's messed up.
Sid Vicious was still Sid Vicious, both versions. But
So according to the audience, on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly worded are these questions?
7
As
right
badly as we've expected from this Jeopardy site.
now. I
Yeah.
think going
That's
forward,
almost part of the fun of it.
I think if we're gonna have 3 people again, and I can bow out and really zone in to make sure it's an acceptable Jeopardy, so we don't have any of the BS crap we're having right now. Why our good decade watch this thing?
At least we're not. At least, yeah.
It sounded like the sheriff
Decades
of
one was a
Nottingham
good one.
from Men in
The
Tights
Decades
when he's
one was
trying to
nice.
say something.
But yeah, it's like, when am I getting? How many days until I get married?
All right, so I am up now.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
You dared to kill a king's dare.
Dared to kill a king's deer.
Yeah.
That's a wild pig. That
Yeah.
is a wild bull. Let's go. Let's do antagonists 300.
All right. This person represents a hawk often considered to be the greatest of all time, heavily spread on TikTok.
Okay. I don't really know TikTok. Oh boy.
Yeah, we're a couple decades too late for that one.
Yeah. Let's
Represents
see.
a Hulk.
Okay. Oh, who is that? Who is that? Hmm. Oh boy. Like I don't want to lose all my points. Oh.
Yeah, and now it's all the big points ones. Everybody's like,
Yeah.
And I'm thinking at this point we're dealing with a high school kid that actually made these
Mhm.
questions.
Yeah.
a lot of times it's not wrong.
Yep. Yeah. So it's like. It's like I know protagonists that represent a hawk. Well, let's see. there was a hawk antagonist in Naruto with Sasuke, but person represents a hawk, often considered to be the greatest of all time. That is so subjective. It's not even funny.
Right.
Oh, oh, oh my God! I'm just gonna be mumbling to myself. So, it's uh Griffith from Berserk.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Holy
Band of the Hawk.
holy shnikes!
Holy sugar. Holy lucky
Gosh,
jack.
ding dangly, dang it! Gosh
Holy-
darn!
Okay, so
lucky
what
jack,
we can
Batman.
surmise is that this high school kid really liked Berserk because the ones with the
Yeah.
Berserk answers were like greatest of all time.
That-
you know?
That's why I picked Berserk.
What is the anime I'm thinking? Guess the anime 500. What is the anime I like the most?
Yeah, no favoritism.
How many
here.
animes are in my collection?
God, don't ask Dave that question. How many Weebos do you? Day,
Weebos doesn't take the screw in a light bulb.
Just the anime moment for 200.
guess the anime 200 you said?
Cheers.
You said 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
2.
All right. A moment in Fire Force, where that blast kick in face first, saving the specific person often represented with cats. It was him and Kareem versus these evangelists.
See, I know the moment that they're talking about, but I don't know what they're asking for.
By the way, I want to point out, and I realize this, Tyler, I think you might have said it last time, and I apologize. There was a vote for last time we did this for a Jurassic Park / Jurassic World Jeopardy. I made that mistake after I started posting this. So,
I know this one. I know this one.
Okay.
Oh.
I know the person is a guy that smells weird. I just don't know his name. And he has the weirdest fangs teeth. Can I get away with that? Because I don't know his name.
See, the thing is, the way it's phrased, I think you probably have to mention the person doing the kick, the person doing the save, and the person that he's fighting. Or the one that he's saving the other one from.
It was him and Kareem. So they already gave you Kareem versus these evangelists.
Mm-hmm. I know which character they're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with I don't know his name, so I'm gonna say.
Do you want the 10-15 seconds to search it?
Am I allowed to?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
Like they already tell you which anime it is, so it shouldn't be too hard. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15.
We're assuming this was
Who'd you got?
So.
Dang.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna say Sharon. His name is Sharon, and he was facing the evangelist, and he was the one that gave the kick.
Shinra.
Tamaki. Yeah, that's the girl's name.
Yeah, Tamaki is the girl.
Yeah.
So are we giving it or no?
See, the thing is, part of me wants to say he got the protagonist right, but he didn't get.
Too much of a
He didn't say
Tamaki's name, so
Tamaki.
it's like,
He
only
didn't
gave
say
like half
Tamaki.
the
Tamaki.
answer.
He mispronouncing the name is fine as long as it's close enough, and that was close enough in my book.
Right, but
So
it's still only half
just
the
go
answer.
half a point. Half a point. If that
Well, I mean, here's the thing: I can either add points or deduct points, or in this case, give no points.
Mm.
So it would be a wash, and you'd still say it's 600.
it's up to y'all. Stay or take away.
We could just make it so we can make it that you just don't lose a point.
Yeah, I can do that.
Don't get
I
the
can
point,
leave
don't lose the point.
Okay.
I can leave it at 600.
Yeah.
Because it was half an answer.
All right. That's fair. I think that's fair. All right, Ryan.
I'm gonna still keep it safe, and I'm gonna go antagonist 200.
You're banking on us getting the answers incorrect to lose points,
Right.
aren't you?
Damn right I am.
First one's
Ooh.
considered to be perfect. Also, his name correlates with the word DNA.
This is a tough question. Very vague.
Yeah, I think going forward, when we start doing these, we need to break it down a little
I
bit more.
know. I should have picked this for 200. I know. Oh my god. I know. This whole entire game, it was on my mind.
I don't know this one.
I do.
Ryan, I thought it's you, though.
Perfect antagonist.
I'm the only one
Name
who-
correlates with DNA. So that makes me think that the
Oh, I
last
know
name
it is.
starts with an A. So Eisen.
Perfect sound.
Damn!
Mr.
correlates with the
Perfect.
word DNA. Yeah, okay.
Mr.
Wait. How does his word
He is
correlate?
considered
to be
because cell
perfect.
DNA?
See it,
Yeah.
cell DNA. Yeah, we were thinking the acronym DNA, but it's not.
Yeah.
And when I read it, I'm like,
Mr. Perfect Cell.
Yes.
I
You're either
figured it
perfect
out.
or you're not me. You look like an extra from a budget porno flick, the one where everyone gets tested afterwards.
Oh
Even the
my god.
cameraman.
And especially considering how much DBZ abridged we put on this freaking channel, I'm gonna hear about it on that, I'm
Listen,
sure.
Like, I'll be honest, this channel has gotten like 11 or
It's
1,200
Frieza
subs
Day.
just from like the I am the
God.
hype video itself. I threw that up as a short, very innocuous, because I literally had nothing else to put up. I'm like, yeah, screw it, I'll put that up. This thing exploded and just took off, and I'm like, well, this is gonna kind of force the direction of this channel.
Dude.
Super Kami Guru.
I was of all the characters, Super Kami Guru was actually the one I liked the least.
I know.
The thing is, I went too deep with it. That's like, okay, so I should have figured there may have been another Dragon Ball question.
Ooh.
Instead, I'm thinking, oh, well, now we're going into Bleach. No, silly no. No, of course not.
Perfect Cell is perfect.
One of the characters wears a bandage mask with a hood.
Ooh.
Game. Yeah, see, I'm not pulling anything. I'm screwed. I'm so beyond screwed.
It's not Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I know. The funny thing was, I was thinking that, and then I was thinking actually like Kenshin because because the one guy he fought with but that wasn't based off a game.
Action.
I mean, I have ideas, but again, this could be so vague. I don't know.
The question is it a series or are they asking about a film?
See, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna
what I think it is.
Angels of Death. Okay.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Neither have I. That
That's
would have
a
been a bad
newer
one. All right, so
I didn't think Angels of Death worked. I saw Zach, and I saw based off a game. I thought it was like Tekken.
I thought it was Final Fantasy VII at first, but then
That's
that's
the first one I thought
Angel,
of,
not Aerith. So
And I was thinking, that game? The one that's the shoot 'em up game.
Time Crisis.
No, just came out. It's more popular.
Call of Duty.
Close, but it's more like Unreal Tournament, but it's
Okay.
it's more animated.
Fortnite.
Oh,
Not
Valorant.
don't worry about it.
Valorant.
Nah, it's it was for PlayStation or Xbox? I think it was both.
Genshin Impact.
No. It had a gorilla and then it had a
Overwatch
girl
2?
that basically teleports.
Overwatch 2?
Overwatch. I was
Oh,
thinking
okay.
of.
Yeah, funny enough,
Alright.
they've had like little vignettes for that, but they have not made an anime.
No, they did had little YouTube
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
YouTube
consider that
Shorts.
like an anime per se. They were just like more like side stories or origin clips or something.
actually
It wasn't
really
like a
good.
sprawling
It was
narrative.
really good, yeah.
Yeah, they're actually really good.
Hmm.
Well, let's see.
Last full round anyway.
Yep. Let's see what we got. I'm kind of scared of the guess the anime moment and guess the anime. So let's keep going with antagonists for 400.
You guys are in the thick of it right now. Me, I proudly clinched that last place spot. So, character in the JoJo verse, very old and mad in the mind. This person had a key role in the development of JoJo stance. Failed on
let's see.
ambushing Jotaro's group.
Oh man, I haven't. The question is which JoJo are they talking about?
I actually think I might know this one too.
There's a lot of JoJo. Oh man, let's see. Oh, who
I
is
knew
it?
this
And
was
mind you,
coming.
it's a 400 question, so it's probably not going to be the obvious answer.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of because
But see, at the same time, I think I might know this one.
yeah, well, it could be. It's well, the main one in JoJo is It Was Me, Dio. So
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah, but it says failed ambushing Jotaro. So
Yeah,
it's
whereas
like,
Dio pretty much just like sliced them up completely.
yeah, exactly. So it's like, oh goodness. So it's like, yeah, it's like I'm stuck between like two people.
But he
So
is very old and mad in the mind too. So.
Yeah. It's
Damn.
I mean,
like-
by the
it's
sound
like-
of it, it's probably like a 50-50 chance.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So all I know is that it's I highly doubt it's Dio. I know Enrico Pucci actually succeeded, so he can't say failure. So, let's see. Oh man. Oh, what is this one? Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm stuck between a couple of them. So, fudge.
Oh, fudge.
Except I didn't
Didn't
say fudge.
fudge.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who do we got? It's not is it a stand you? Oh man.
I don't even watch JoJo.
It's like I saw like the earlier seasons and then it just got too bizarre.
The
as it
stand
were.
I think would have really started to get odd.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then
Yeah,
it's
that
like
was what?
it's
Stardust
like
Crusaders?
What's that? Yeah, Stardust Crusaders. Yeah, that was 1987, I think, at that point.
Yep. Well, then again, Dio failed too. So, I'm just gonna go with Dio. Why not?
I don't blame you for trying.
It was
Enya.
Enya. Really?
Enya the Hag.
Sure. Whatever.
But also continuing with the motif of various singers and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anya. Anya. So it's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
That is a
Dang.
very poorly worded question because there are
Yeah.
so many
As
that
are
fit the
most of
description.
them.
It fits the description.
Oh.
Day, if you get the next one right, you will clinch this. No pressure, though.
Guess anime 400.
All right. Anime itself. Okay, sorry. Series based on the life of gambling.
Oh, god dang it.
Something red. Because it's about
Don't
a
think of
girl.
shit, Nikkei. We're still
Well, it could
drowning
be.
here.
There are two answers that I can think of that would fit this.
Wait, the only recognizable anime on gambling and cars with baddies includes.
Actually, that's not going to work. That's right. That's what the crowds were.
What is that show? Oh my god! Because it focused on a girl from high school who basically goes underground to play games and gamble, and she always have a thing of knowing the people's cars, and she basically wears red. It's something red. Ah!
I know the series he's talking about, but there are possibly two other answers.
Yes, there are a couple series based on the
Yeah,
life
it's
of
just
gambling.
again, this series is very vague.
Yes.
It's like these questions. Whoever did this Jeopardy,
You know what?
I will find you.
I have an idea. We should have the audience send Scott questions, and we can
I can
formulate
create my
our
own.
own
Oh, I
audience
don't know
question
about that.
Jeopardy.
They may be bigger sweaties than whoever had made this.
But at least Scott can
to-
go over them and make sure that they are relatively specific enough to be included.
And then I can create an actual
Yeah.
Jeopardy lab.
Am
He
I
can
allowed
curate.
to
Curate.
Am I allowed to look up the name?
It's their call. I'm out, dude. I've lost. So
I was gonna say we give the 15 seconds if requested.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, if it's already like the series he's talking
Count
about,
it.
it's just
Count
a matter of finding the title.
Count
of
it. All right.
4, 5, 6, 7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10,
10,
12.
11,
By the way, I'm looking at the clock on
12.
my laptop.
13, 14, 15.
Ding!
14 and a half, 14 and 3/4.
It's hard to pronounce it, but I'm going to say Kaigojur.
I know what you're talking
Kaigojur?
about, and I will say yes if it is the one. It's pronounced Kakaguri.
Kakaguri.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dayveonne's going to win.
I actually just watched that earlier today.
Yeah, I watched both seasons. I still need to watch the prequel.
It's a good series.
But
But
I
here's the
remember.
thing.
A lot of fan service, but a good
What-
series.
Well, yeah, I mean, the woman gets off on gambling, but
Yeah.
the whole thing of that is
There's Food Wars.
that easily could have been Kaiji,
Facts, Kyle. Facts.
and that easily could have been Yu-Gi-Oh! Really?
Yes, yeah. It was
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! and No Game No Life.
No, but the way
I
of the
don't-
question. No, the reason why I knew it was that because the way the question basically
Yes.
stated, and I knew it wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh. I knew it wasn't Game of Life, and I was thinking about what was it?
Kaiji.
No, not that. I already knew it was Kaiji. It's just that it was other shows that was on my mind that I was like, no, it's not this show. I know it focused on a girl.
Well,
And
no,
that-
Kaiji is the older anime with like the dude with the long nose who does. That's the original gambling anime.
Gotcha. But this one, they was specifically said baddies, and I was like, okay, this is when you say baddies, you're looking at girls.
Oh, that's what you meant. I just thought baddies like bad guys. Like
No,
I-
baddies.
Okay, yeah, okay. So we understand. This is a high school kid. I'm guessing possibly not from the
Yeah.
the nation, possibly overseas,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously has a thing for Dragon Ball and Berserk.
Dragon Berserk.
Dragon Ball Berserk. That would be a mix. I want to see Guts power up to Kaioken.
All right, so
That's Kaioken! It's in my name!
The macaca
All right.
let's
so-
go, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm kind of screwed at this point. So
Speak for yourself.
Get your hair caught in the soul scrubber.
You know what? I'll save Scott the embarrassment of going for broke. Let me get antagonist 500.
Dude, it's okay with this point. I've already locked in my. Well, well, technically, I have the highest number, 1,400. So, this person, one of the rivals, and thought to be one of the first from Kenshin. He loves a cynical smile and wears a straw hat. He kidnaps Kamiya.
Oh, and Scott, you said you liked Kenshin,
Mm.
so you might have gotten this. See, it's been so long since I saw that series because I used to watch the dub back when it was on like Toonami.
Yeah.
But I have not watched it since. I know it's coming back this year. They are doing a reboot of Rurouni Kenshin.
The Hokkaido arc, yeah. It takes place
Yeah,
like 5 or 6
but
years later.
For a lot of people, this will be the first introduction to it. Despite all the movies, despite the anime with the anime original ending.
Yes, not that horrific movie.
Yeah.
They're going to, well, see, if they do the Hokkaido arc, they're going to retcon that right out.
Right.
So,
but see, the thing is, even if I was given the 15 seconds, I don't know if I'd be able to pull up the name because we're talking more like characters later on in the episodes.
Can I steal the answer?
We don't really have a steal per se.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and take my 15 seconds and give it a shot, just for save face.
I also wouldn't say cynical smile.
Yeah.
No, don't give me an ad. No.
Ooh, the game is hurting. It's a 15-second ad too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
9, 8, 7, 6,
4, 9,
3.
Tuesday, 6,
5. Pie.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Was it Makoto?
Udo Jin.
Udo Jin-E.
Udo Jin.
He has a very.
He's not
very
wearing a hat
large,
in this picture, the bastard.
He has a very large smile that's more of like a psycho smile instead of a
This is
like
the
a
picture they
cynical
give me.
smile.
No hat, barely
okay.
any smile.
So they gave you Gambit.
Yeah, basically
Really?
it's Gambit.
All right, now here's the thing. I could be spoiler in some way, because if I do the 300, then Kyle would have to get the 400 right to maintain second place.
Doesn't matter to me, but either way you get a question, and then we have one final question for everybody, I guess.
Sure, why not? Whoever guesses it first. Why not? Kitan will forever be remembered for this, with a nice big Giga drill. I actually don't know this one. So
It's the drill that pierces the. Yep, Kaitan.
Kaitan
Just the Kaitan sacrifice. No, that's yeah. Blech.
All right, so
That's a
whoever punches in first on this one.
Okay.
Oh, so whoever just yells it?
Yes. Power gets power, a very serious punch, but also one of the most important. Oh, God.
It's
Punch
a
Man.
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
Yeah, it's One Punch Man's very serious. Yeah,
Boros.
Saitama versus Boros.
Yeah.
So, did any one of us actually say anything but One Punch Man?
We never said Boros.
I said
We never said
Saitama.
Boros.
Yeah, we all said
One Punch
Saitama
Man.
or One
Okay.
Punch Man.
I actually said it first, though. I give myself credit for that one, at least.
All right.
You win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, that question was worth 10 times the points, so Scott wins.
Yeah, so it was the serious points.
Yay, win. We're going. Oh, my God.
10,000. What is this? Whose line?
It's over 9,000.
1,000,000 points.
10,000 points. I have no more points to give.
All right.
Nice.
So, congratulations, Day. You finally dethroned the champ there. Congratulations to me for being once again in last place. I believe of the three, only one of mine has actually been not last. Kyle, not
I
bad.
finished even. Even.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Yeah, by the way, the rules on this too is if you come in negative, you have to get lashed for every time you get, for every point you're off. So I'm actually going to get 1,700 or whatever.
And I'll get 4.
Yes. So congratulations there, sir.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, that wraps up Jeopardy number 3. I think in this case, if we start doing this going forward, I think we need to be a little more precise.
Yeah.
Where it would actually be in this case something specific. I mean, the next round logically seems to be gaming, so possibly something specific within Mario, within Street Fighter. Something where it is a little bit more precise instead of
something not developed by a child.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I've seen the Street Fighter ones. They were broken up like Street Fighter 1, 2, Alpha, and 3. Things like this where you can have categories and work with it a little bit. I'm kind of leaning a little bit more towards something like that. We talked about Jurassic Park. That came by request. So all 6 categories, 6 different movies in this case.
Why don't we just do fighting games and we just pick either Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and we just throw a random one, whatever they have that maybe we played.
There is a fighting game. There's a few fighting games ones on here. Let's see: moves, character rosters, frame data, mechanics, and titles. Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, KOF, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat.
Oh, and King of Fighters. Like we could do Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and King of Fighters.
This
fighting game.
This is a fighting game category. So it had, like I said, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, KOF, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat as its 5 categories. That's not a bad one. That's a really good one. I'm saving that one.
Works.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd have a pretty good shot at that one.
Smash Brothers.
Wait, what's wrong?
I definitely feel at a loss for that one. It's like, for as little as I felt confident in this, I feel even less confident in that.
Well, good. Dude, give me a bone here for a change, okay? You're screwed from the get-go on these damn things.
Dude, we all got boned for the...
That was a lot of bone categories.
Here's what I'm going to say, though. I played Street Fighter 1 back in 1987 at 7-Eleven. I played Fatal Fury 1, which, by the way, props to the hat, at the bowling alley in Ramsey in 1991. So longer than some of you guys have been alive, I've been playing these games because I'm old as crap. So I think I've got a decent shot to, at the very least, not be in last place again. But yeah, that's a sold one. I love that idea.
Okay.
So.
All right.
So
I'll suffer through it for you.
Thank you.
Ryan, you better get your game up, bro.
Well, I'm gonna say, Ryan, you could always end.
Okay, you have 1 win under your belts. Don't start talking smack already. Not to mention, look, I'm gonna be the one that puts it out there. The only reason you got such a good score is because we had 1 additional player playing this game, and so that messed up the order of who got what question.
Oh, wow, Ryan.
I ended up with 0 points.
Is that being salty, ladies and gentlemen?
You're saying it should have been this then, right?
Oh, I'm not saying go away.
Wait, that's salt, ladies and gentlemen. He's salty.
Yeah, he's a little pissed off of being dethroned. So,
dude, I'm just gonna put it out there. I was like, this was an asterisk win.
Wow, you are salty.
That's right. It's a new year. It's a new year. This is salty Ryan now.
Hey, yes, it's a new year. Wait. It's a new year and a new victory.
Yeah. New year, new Ryan? Maybe not. But yeah, new year.
Keep holding your cheek, all right? I'm going to bruise it later.
Meanwhile, Kyle's just being just real quiet right
now. I got something to say if I could.
Please.
Go ahead.
Hey, Day, how many wins do you have in 2023? How many does Ryan have in 2023?
Get back to sport.
I don't know, but if I'm on the gaming one, that's my forte.
Yeah. Which actually, I think you're a heck of a jack of all trades in this case, though. So,
yeah.
But yeah, in this case, right now, Day has the 1 win. Technically, I'm currently tied with Ryan, which is a good thing. Makes me feel better about life. So, all right, gents. Anything else?
We supposed to do Walter. What's her name?
Yeah. If you want to say something.
Well, no, I mean, pretty much like we said, it was a slow news week because of Christmas, New Year's, everything like that. The only thing that really hit hard was there was a slew of public celebrity deaths.
Mm-hmm.
And while not necessarily anything in the movie or television field per se, I'd say the one that probably strikes us hardest, us being people of talking news and reporting on current events and talking with interviews of celebrities that we've been able to meet. Um, we have to go ahead and tip our caps to Barbara Walters, who is like the grande dame of television journalism. She passed away at like, what was it, 93, I think it was.
Yes, 93 years old.
Yeah, so lived a good life.
Yes.
Was very influential. Her interviews were certainly something that stand out on the ABC network. 2020,
Industry
the
changing
show that it
informative.
was, especially for prime time. It was like I normally never stood up and watched the news, but when it came to like a TGIF Friday night and this came on after that, I was like, yeah, sure, let me go ahead.
After Perfect Strangers and Step by Step, you get 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, her, John Stossel, who
Was
was the other old man?
Sam Donaldson was on that, wasn't he?
Yes.
Hmm.
It was one of those shows where it's like, it wasn't like the news like you got every day. It was something that was always like very poignant, very special, very personal, something that you could latch on to even if it wasn't happening in your state or your city. And Barbara just had, I mean, say what you will about The View and whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Barbara's work alone is partly why we're able to talk about the stuff that we're able to talk about, because she broke down a barrier where it wasn't just old guys talking about the news.
Exactly.
She made news palatable. She made news entertaining. She pretty much brought us into the room whenever she had an interview with somebody. And, I can't say there's really been anybody like her since.
Hmm.
You're
You
right.
know, it's a sign that basically you've succeeded when they actually parody you on SNL. And
Yeah.
Sherry O'Terry, which, by the way, if you
Oh,
happen to watch, Sherry O'Terry used to actually play Barbara Walters on SNL and once interviewed Barbara Walters as Barbara Walters.
Well, I should.
But at the end of the day, we tilt our hats to you. You basically enjoyed a great moment of your life. You basically traveled the world. You interviewed a lot of people, even the iconic interview of the Kardashians after she said that famous line to them, like, y'all don't know, y'all don't dance, y'all don't do nothing, y'all famous for nothing.
Because your daddy helped get OJ off.
Pretty
Oh
much.
no, even better than that was when she interviewed Chris Christie, and she was like, I don't necessarily want to say this, to you, but so you're a little heavy set. And he's like, yeah, I am. I was like, why? That's what she asked. Just why? Who else would have the cojones to ask that to Chris Christie?
Yeah, but see, well, a lot of people would troll him.
Well, okay, now, yes, but at the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, see, it's one of those things that basically everybody was thinking it, and only social media had said it. So,
Mhm.
but fat shaming.
Well, she also made it to her point in a time that was extremely male heavy.
Right.
Like she was a trailblazer.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolute trailblazer.
I remember my mom told me about this because obviously she was watching television long before I was. That when she would be on camera with her male counterpart and they were doing like an interview or something, she only got to ask the interviewee one question after the male counterpart was able to ask them three. So she was already getting like the short end of the stick while still being on camera. And more than likely, they probably only allowed her to do like softball questions, not the kind of hard hitting stuff that she would end up becoming known for. So for her to go from that to being the media icon that she is, Clap, clap.
Fair enough. So. Cool. Well done, Ray. So.
And one last thing I do want to say, not
All
about Barbara Walters.
Happy birthday, me.
No, I do want to bring up something, and I don't know if it's okay to say it. It's about the whole paying homage to those who passed away, celebrity.
Yeah.
It was through, I think, CBS. They forgot a celebrity that passed, and they did not. And I repeat, they did not acknowledge this person that passed.
Who are you referring to?
Jason David Frank.
That is true.
Yeah.
A lot of them, CNN skipped that too. Skipped them too.
Which is so, and I'm sorry to say, it is so messed up
Mm-hmm.
to the utmost respect. That man did a lot of stuff, especially with Power Rangers, that, excuse me for I'm saying, that other Power Rangers would dream of doing or haven't got the time to. So for him to not get recognized,
Fair.
it's kind of messed up.
Yeah. Okay. You know, it's funny as I'm sitting there listening, you know, and watching, you know, the passing list. I saw two of them. Neither one did he show up in.
Yeah, and it's really messed up, and I really feel as though these two news network shows had dropped the ball, and that dude was recognized, and he should get honored. And I think this year will be the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers.
Yes, 1993.
Yeah, and he definitely should get recognized for his accolades and his contribute to the show and stuff like that, because without Jason David Frank, Power Rangers would not be at the state that they are without him. And I really feel as though that's true, because that guy actually put out his time, his energy, everything to basically make Power Rangers relevant, because he was doing the legwork.
No, it's fair. I mean, when you're talking about like say a kid's entertainment franchise, you know, I mean, yeah, if someone dies, that was someone that was on Sesame Street, you know, like we had last year. You know, you acknowledge that, even if it's somebody that's not currently working, but they made their face prominent to the people that were growing up with it. Now, if when they went to like the Thunderzords, or when they went to Zeo, or any of those other
Ninja Space
iterations
Force.
while still in Angel Grove, if they switched out Tommy for somebody else, and you didn't have Jason David Frank become the face for a generation for that franchise, then I could see them overlooking it, because then it's just, oh, he played the Green Ranger for a couple of years. You know, that would have been it. But he was the face of the franchise. He got in the movie. He was cast in multiple series. He was the one that you called upon whenever you wanted to do like some sort of
They brought him back as Dr. Tommy Oliver.
Yeah, Matt and the Son called on him plenty of times to portray himself. He was basically helping the influence of Lord Draken. It's like, if there is any face outside of maybe like Amy Jo Johnson that symbolizes the Power Ranger franchise any more than anybody else, it's him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you give credit where credit's due. If you're going to go ahead and you're going to, you know, comment on someone who spent decades on one kid's television show, recognize somebody that was on a different kid's television show.
Right. But he's so mainstream that even he's internationally known. Let's be real. People know Jason David Frank. If it's not from the Power Rangers, they know him from the conventions. They know how much energy he throws out there. Like, come on. And I'm sorry, but, you know, matter of fact, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
You know what it is? CBS and CNN have a very specific target audience. And Jason David Frank is not part of that target audience. And I think that had a lot to do with it.
That's a possibility. I could also say, and hate me for saying this, the fact that his demise was due to suicide, it may be one of those things that, you know, some more conservative networks just, they don't want to touch the topic.
But
It
there
is a
was other,
taboo.
wait, it was other people that was on that list that committed suicide.
Like who else?
It was the pageant on the lady that Miss America and the guy Twitch.
I don't know. There was a Miss America that died. I didn't even hear about
Yeah.
that.
And the dude that was in the Ellen DeGeneres show, the guy that on Twitch.
Oh, Twitch was on there.
Yeah.
But you see, again, look at those two people. You've got the DJ from the Ellen show and a former Miss America.
But it doesn't.
That is definitely leaning more towards a conservative base. Not to say political stuff, but again, like he's saying, there's a target audience.
But it's wrong. Like I said, it's wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
And Jason David Frank is, I would say, is more well known than at least one of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, Jason David Frank should have been recognized without question.
Whereas Miss Americas, they come and go just like specialty rangers.
Every year,
and
apparently.
And the funny thing about, I want the audience to know, I'm not down at all the people that was honored during the time that they passed and they wanted to recognize, but he should have been on that list as well. And I'm not, and that's what I'm saying. It's not about who committed what, how they died. It doesn't matter how they died. It's just that he should have been honored as well upon the list of people, celebrities, journalists, musicians, and everybody else that was there. He should have been honored as well. And I just really felt as though those networks had did a disservice, not just to the fans, but also to his family and friends.
Well, I mean, thankfully CNN and CBS, they're not the end all be all,
I know, but it's just a proper way to do things. And I'm not saying everybody, they should have a perfect program. I know you misstep. It probably was a misstep, but just be careful with that because of the fact that you got a lot of fans that like this guy and looked up to him. And I'm a fan of the Power Rangers. And I grew up watching Tommy Oliver, Jason David Frank, who plays him, but it should have been done in a respectable manner, regardless of what he does. Regardless, whether it was a kids' TV show. Matter of fact, you had somebody that passed away on the Sesame Street.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. If you're able to honor them, then there's no reason you shouldn't honor the other.
Right.
So,
actually, that would actually make for a fun trivia Jeopardy. A Power Rangers Jeopardy?
I'd fail that instantly. We're not bringing Rich. If I brought Rich Haas on here, he'd clean your clocks immediately. If Rich got one wrong, I'd be shocked. But
I don't know, depending on how these are worded.
Yeah, who writes them?
This is my favorite Green Ranger. This is
Which one?
Who is Xander from Mystic Force?
There you go. Yes. So Ari Boyland.
I was gonna say, given the age of the kid who probably wrote it, it just might be.
Right.
All right, gents. I'm gonna wrap this up at this point because, frankly, I'm old and I really gotta pee. Dude, I drank a quart of water here. Okay, it's got to go somewhere. Anyway, we've been on for like an hour and a half. Anyway, so. All right, folks. So thanks as always for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm Scott. That's of course Day, our new champion right there. Congratulations, sir. Ryan. Sorry, you're still 2 out of 3 though.
Yeah.
The first time out, so not a big deal. You know what? But yeah, thank you guys as always for tuning in.
I just broke even. I'm happy.
There you go. And I proudly came in last place again. So very, very excited for that. The next one that we will do is probably going to be fighting game based. And I think we found the one we're going to go with. So check that out. I have a snowball's chance in Hiffle of actually being able to win that one. But until then, thanks as always. Take care. Stay awesome.